Ni haja ya moyo wangu kuwa katika uwepo wako, kama vile Daudi alivyosema ndani ya Zaburi 27, kitu moja ninatamani na ninatafuta, nikae katika nyumba yako siku zote za maisha yangu.
Lord, bless you.
Nitafakari wema wako.
Welcome my people, welcome my people. It is a beautiful Wednesday evening. God has been faithful to us. God has been faithful to me. Na mimi niko hapa tena kusema ya kwamba hakuna Mungu kama yeye. Maana uweponi mwake ndio sisi tunatamani kukaa na kuketi, kupumzika na kusikiza sauti yake ikinena na maisha yetu. Now today I'm so grateful to be in this place. I'm grateful to be in this day, this particular moment. This is the day that the Lord has made for us to rejoice and be glad in it. Now today I have a short story. It is a testimony. God has seen me through. God has protected me all through the way. The devil wanted to snatch away my life from me, but God fought all to me. Now, it was a Friday evening. I was coming from my work, going home, but before I came home, I got a call and I was told by my husband that he is sending me somewhere. And I said, it's okay, let me do it, let me rush there. Now, as I was going there, it is a place just across the road. So I prepared myself to cross the road. Now, as I was preparing to cross the road, by a twinkle of an eye, I found myself on the road. That means I was knocked down by a motorbike. And I could hear somebody across screaming out to me. And he was telling me, Madam, amka hapo, gari itakugonga. That's when I woke up and I found myself in the middle of the road. And I could see cars stopped. And I could see my phone from afar. The only thing I could do was to shout for my phone. And there were some people came very fast. They rushed and brought my phone. I was in a lot of pain. And my legs were not moving. So the only thing I could do is just that I dialed the number of my husband and called him, screaming to him and telling him, you need to come here very fast. I've been knocked. So people were shouting and screaming for help, and they were like, oh, Madam ameumia. Can somebody rush her to the hospital? But one thing I want to tell you, my people, is that when you are in trouble, when you are going through something, it is not necessarily God will bring your family member there to help you, but God brings people from everywhere. Even those people you don't know, those are the people who will help you. I'm telling you, as I was lying there with a lot of pain, there was this one motorman bike came from nowhere. I don't know him. He came and he said, wekeni madam kwa pikipiki nimkimbishe hospitali. So they helped me. Sayo miguu, they are not moving, and I knew I'm done. So I was rushed to a nearby hospital, and they were doing their first aid and all that. And when my husband came in, I was rushed into a very big hospital, that is Eldoret Hospital. And I thank God for those doctors. I found them there. Dr. Kiprono and the team, they really worked very hard on me. But still, the devil was not satisfied. He was still following me all through the way. And God could not allow him to harm me anymore. So as these doctors were working on me, they were able to stabilize me. Now, as I came from that bed, being taken to another place to rest, I felt like my body didn't have energy anymore. I felt like I cannot move, I cannot do anything. And the only thing ninakumbuka nikiambia watu ambao tulikuwa nao, I told them nasikia vibaya sana. And they thought maybe it was a joke. And I told them no, mimi nasikia vibaya sana. And by the time I could have finished the sentence, I was gone. Now the only thing I could hear was this guy. He was calling my name and he was like, Shemeji, Shemeji. And the last word I could hear is that the doctors were like, oh God, pick her up. And that's when I went to coma. I thank God for these doctors and the nurse. They really worked on me. When the devil was really fighting to take my life, fighting to snatch my life, God was working extra hard to save my life. And I was told after 30 to 40 minutes, I came from the unconsciousness. Na watu walikuwa with a sign of relief and they were like, and the doctors and nurses were smiling at me. And then they told me, do you know what? Ulikuwa umeenda. We could feel your pulse disappearing. And we could see your breathing disappearing. But God that I serve, He couldn't allow the enemy to snatch my life just like that. He brought me back from the pit of death. And one of the nurses said, tulikuwa tumeamua the last option ni kuleta machine, tukusugue na tukurudishe. Thank God you're back. People were shocked. God fought for me. God brought me from the death, from pit of death, from the jaws of death. The devil thought he had finished me, but God could not allow that. And these scars on my face, my leg, and in another place, it is a reminder of what God did for me on Friday, March 18th. It was a day that the enemy had planned to take my life. But because I know whom I'm serving, a second chance God, He has brought me back again to encourage some of you out there. Keep on pushing ahead. Keep on praying and trusting God. Even if things are hard, even if things are of what caliber, just know that God is still God. He remains to be God no matter the situation. All I can tell you is that prepare yourself, because you cannot know what is happening when. As for me, it was a day like any other day. I woke up, did my choices, and I went my own businesses. I didn't know that the enemy was planning something like that in my life. But because the God that I serve is a living God who still lives and reigns in the throne, He was ahead of him. And it's like that when the time Christ will come back. People will be doing their own choices. They will not know what it has been planned. So my friends, keep on searching for the face of God. Never give up on God. Never question God, because God knows you in and out. God knew me, and He could not allow the enemy to take my life, because that which He has called me to do in this world, I've not accomplished it. And I'm not going anywhere until that which God placed in me, I have accomplished. So I want to encourage you, my brother, my sisters. Keep on praying. Trust in the Lord. Mimi, I don't take things for granted. Because kasi God, sijui, wase wengi wanaangukanga na magari, wengine wanagongwa na mapikipiki. They don't make it in life. Wengine wanatoka hapo wanaenda kwa coma 3 months. Wengine wanajipata with head injuries and many other injuries, internal bleeding. But mimi, blood ya God ilini protect. Hata nimepata scars kwa mwili, it is a reminder of where God has brought me to where God is taking me. Let us not take God for granted. Let us not assume God. Always learn to search for the face of God. Read your word. And above it all, be a prayerful person. Mimi sikujua something like that was to happen to me. But I'm here to tell you, my friends, God is a second chance person. Kama alinipea chance again ya kuona another day, hata wewe atakupea tu. Yeye ni Mungu wa wote wenye mili. Keep on searching for the face of God. Never lose hope in God. Never you be a lukewarm in the work of God. If you are a preacher, preach. If you are a praiser, praise the Lord to the maximum. Because nobody knows the day nor the hour of the coming of the Son of Man. I love you, my people. And let us keep on always praying for one another. Till we meet again. Peace unto you. Thank you.